Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Crazy Connects Performance. Back with another installation video. You'll probably see once I get time to edit them, a bunch of videos in a row now that we've got my my sled in. I got a lot to do before I can get out riding, so I'm going to try to do that quickly. Like I said before, some of the videos we've already done, we're not redoing them, but we are doing a few different things on my sled than we did on Colt. So that brings us to today. We are going to start the install of my wrap. So I had a Sidewinder before, and I did wrap on that sled. And I just like the unique look that you can, choose what you want, the colors, and kind of make it your own. Even though Colt, he has a wrap on his, he had a shop do his. They graciously installed it for him, which is nice, but I'm going to do mine myself, which I'm very excited about, because even though there's a lot of pages, look at all these, it's kind of fun to get this done. So yeah, my wrap, I went with Kutvek Amerika. They're actually based in Quebec, so they're not too far away. They were really nice to deal with, and I went back and forth a few times asking for some custom things, and I started with one of their base wrap designs, and then I added them, like, this was gray. All of this yellow lime squeeze color was gray. So I asked them to change the color for me. What else I did? Like, they had this kind of splatter in red only. I suggest, let's add some yellow on that too. We did, where is the side tunnel? Some logos of companies that we're working with. And I don't know if you can see it in the video. Yeah, you can see that. We went with the holographic look, make it a little shiny. It should look really sharp in the sun. So on those really cold days outside, bright and sunny, it's gonna look really nice. And just drop the paper over here. Nice thing with these guys is, for installation, they give you a installation plan. So you see all these colors, and on one of these you'll look, it says yellow layout. So I know that, okay, yellow layout, I come here, and these are the yellow pieces here. So it makes it a little bit easier. And you can see in the yellow, they've got, okay, well, that's the left side of the sled. The right side is going to be in green, so you don't really get that confused, which is kind of nice. So I think applying this will be nice. The one I did before didn't really have this nice layout. It was just here you go, a bunch of pages, figure it out. So this is kind of nice. They have a how-to, basically, a little installation guide here. But what I'm going to do first, before we get into how to install, is I'm going to have to remove the factory sticker. So there's not too much on the Polaris, which is nice. I'm going to remove this Polaris here, ZR1 850. Over here, I was kind of looking at it, my kind of model info and stuff. I might just keep this pretty thin. I might just leave it on. The emission sticker as well, just in case. I'll remove this MATRYX here, and I think the reflector back there. But that's basically it. There's not a lot to remove on this, so it should be pretty straightforward. I've got a hair dryer. Instead of using a heat gun, I'll just try with the hair dryer, a little bit less heat going in there. And yeah, let's see how that goes to remove. Basically, pretty straightforward. You're going to I'll apply some heat and just get in there and remove the stickers. So let's see what that looks like. All right, it's gonna be hard to hear maybe, but I'm gonna apply some heat. mean, that's going pretty good. A little bit of residue that we'll have to get off. But yeah, what else would you want to do with a sled that you've had home for less than 24 hours, huh? Just remove a bunch of stickers. So yeah, I'm going to remove the factory stickers, and we'll come back with the next step. Okay, once the stickers are off, there's some little bit of residue of glue, and generally you got to clean the panels anyways. The directions from Kutvek show using brake cleaner. They don't suggest using window cleaner. I've got a bottle of 50-50 water isopropyl alcohol, so I'm just going to use that. See how that goes here. Should get rid of the residue. One thing to note while you're doing this as well, the shop here, my garage, is at 20 degrees Celsius, whatever that turns out to be Fahrenheit wise. I'm not 100% sure, but warm. So that's what the directions on the wrap say, you know, install it at pretty warm temperature, basically like a regular sunny day here, is kind of what you want, just to make sure that everything sticks. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to keep doing the rest, and yeah, I think generally I'm going to use the alcohol, spray the panels, make sure there's no residue on it, you know, from shipping or manufacturing. And I like this 50-50 because it cleans nice and it dries quickly, which is great. And dries clean, streak free. So I'm just going to do that, and then we'll probably look at applying the first sticker. Okay, so I wiped everything down. I'll probably do, right before I apply to a certain panel, I'll apply the, just to clean it off a bit with the 50-50 mix. So now it's, I mean, it's not rocket science. You just got to take your time and have patience. So I had to decide what I wanted to do. I'm on the right side of the sled, so I thought, you know what? This green layout here has a ton of stuff on the right side, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I've got the green layout here. Green layout looks nice. Tons of pieces here. For installation, I've got this special cutter tool. This is essentially, you know, so I can cut these out, keep them on the paper, and then instead of just peeling it off, sometimes you just want to, you know, cut around a few things here. But I got this fancy cutter thing, or scissors obviously works. I've got a couple of these plastic squeegees here. You're gonna want something, you know, it's made obviously to be outdoors, but you want to try not to scratch it as you're applying, you know, the pressure on as much as possible. So got these 3M squeegee here with felt, and that's basically it. This is a dry apply wrap, so it's it's not wet apply. They suggest right on the directions here, it says don't apply it with any liquid. So basically you got to pick the piece that you're going to start with, and just put it in the right spot. So I think, you know, if I'm looking at this, there's a lot of lines that are going to have to match up. I'm going to install it as much as possible with the panels on the sled, because I just want to be able to, as it transitions from one panel to another, you know, if I can, I like it to be all here so you can make sure the lines all match up. But yeah, that's my plan. So I don't know what part I'm going to do first. I think if I have a look at this, you know, this thing has some lines on it. This has some lines on it that kind of match up. So maybe I'll start with this panel here. It's kind of the central panel down here. So I'll start with that. Let me get set up. Okay, I changed my mind a little bit, just because I want to be able to line this up on the bottom here. So I took this panel off. I figure if I start with this in a proper spot, then it's good. So really, it's hard to explain to someone how to, you know, line things up, right? You just have to make sure the panel's clean. I'm going to start the lines at the bottom here. So it goes here. I'm going to start, you know, I'm going to line this up down here and then just follow the panel over and do it like that. Yeah, it does say, you know, if you need to, you can peel it and stick it back if it's only put on a short period of time, but obviously I want to try to avoid that as much as possible. Yeah, so basically this is it. So let's see what this looks like. I'll do this one here on real time, and then for the rest, I don't think anyone wants a 12-hour video on wrap install, so I'll do a bit of fast forward and we'll go from there. So remove this, go over it one more time with the cleaner. So I'll start with this corner is the kind of one that makes most sense to me. So I will peel it back like this and then pray. I'll just get the one corner down here, maybe another one. Make sure that I'm following along here. So you kind of want to press down as you go. She's sticky. So instead of sticking this piece, you see it's two. You know, logically, it doesn't make sense for me to put this down here. I'm going to finish putting down the bigger part of it, and hopefully that part of it kind of lines up. Just like that. Just try to press any bubbles or anything. That looks pretty good. I mean, That fits nice on this side here. I don't know if I can get this closer, but you know, you kind of want to even all the way around the way I wrapped it and then back down. This is good. Yeah, I think here I have to fold. I have to fold this down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to heat that up a little bit with my hair dryer. Alright, so you can see that folded down nicely. Even here, I don't know if you can see that, but it folds down here and then back up. So that's nice. Sometimes, you know, you get a little bubble in the middle. If you can't push it out, they recommend you just put a little hole in it with a the tip of a X-Acto knife. Just put a little hole in the bubble and then just kind of press down around it, and then that'll go away, and the bubble, you can't really see it after. So that's a panel. Well, a panel. One section. So I'm going to find a next section and go on from there. So you guys will see. I'll do, I guess, since I'm here, I'll finish this panel on the table here, and then we'll see what we do next. Okay, so I got the one panel done. I did it all on the bench, as you saw. There's a few areas where there's some bubbles I got to iron out, and but I think as I'm putting on these panels, it just keeps getting a little bit, you know, easier and easier for me, I think. But yeah, this is so exciting. Look at that. There's the VR1 down here. Looks pretty sweet. But yeah, will it be installed? You know, same thing as if I paid someone to get it done professionally? No, probably not. But you know what, I like doing it myself, and if something doesn't line up 100%, I only have myself to blame. But guess what? I'd rather just look cool as I'm zooming by someone than look cool in a parking lot. So no, this is awesome. I'm just gonna keep going. The 850 is gonna go down there. So I'm just gonna keep going. I think I might do a little bit of more time-lapse stuff, but I'll probably check in with everyone, you know, here and there as I go. All right, so I've got one side pretty much all done. That even comes on the inside too. There's even a sticker on top of the rubber piece there. I got the shocks out getting revalved and stuff, so that's why they're not there. Yeah, look at that. So now I'm going to do, I gotta do tunnel, I gotta do front. There's even a few pieces for this hood piece there. And then this is what it looked like before. Ew. So plain. I'll probably end up doing a few, I'm gonna double check or reconfirm that the color, the yellow color, that it is lime squeeze, or I'll get the actual proper color from the wrap from Kutvek, and I'll probably do a few lime squeeze or yellow accessories, or you know, like the grills, I'll have them done in that color. I might even, you know, either take this bumper and have it powder coated, or get one of the other bumpers if it's available in that proper color. Yeah, just do a few things, but so far it's going good. This is great. Stay tuned for more. All right, it's done. Actually finished it last night while watching football. Bills won. That's kind of nice to see. Good for the Bills fans. But it looks amazing. Look at this. I'm so happy with it. It's kind of hard to tell a bit the sparkle, but I think once we see it in the sun, you know, on the snow, this is going to look amazing. There's a piece missing here. I know it's because the passenger seat gets a grommet drilled in here for power. So I wanted to be able to drill the hole first and then put that back. But look at this. Kutvek did a great job helping me. You know, I wanted a few different changes made to the base one, and they were great to deal with. Installation was pretty good. I don't know, I spent let's call it 4 hours, 3 hours. I don't know exactly how much time. I just did it while watching football, so really it felt like nothing. Even goes under here too, you know, kind of around there. There's, might be hard to see, but on the other side, if you don't have the windshield, like it covers the top of the glove box as well. So you know what, very happy with this. Kutvek Amerika did a great job. This is great, can't wait. This was what I was most excited about, getting this in. So really, I brought it home on Friday night. It's now, you know, Sunday, so 2 days later, and completely transformed from stock. So that's great. Very happy. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, tons more to come. So this is great. Thank you for joining us. Like, subscribe, you know what the deal is. Have a good one.